This video is brought to you by Big 3, hips, hamstrings, and back. Learn to relieve pain in the 3 tightest areas of the body. www.yogatraveler.online/big3.
Hello, and welcome to Just Do This. Today, if you just have a few moments, you can work on strengthening your hips and hamstrings in just a few moments if you follow along. And then you'll feel like you've done something great for your body. So today, hamstrings, a lot of times we've been stretching them out. Today we're going to strengthen them. Strengthen hamstrings and hips. The strength is just as important as the stretch. We need to have both. So we'll start with a goddess pose. So take your feet as wide as you can handle with the toes pointed open. Obviously you have to be able to balance, so don't go too wide that you're going to fall over. Make sure that your heels are in line with each other. So look down, make sure they're in one parallel line, and then bend your knees. Now here's the danger. I'll demonstrate. We want our hips or our tailbone to stay in line. We don't want to move our hips out. We're going to do that in a moment. For now, the hips need to stay, the pelvis needs to stay tilted under. That's going to make these internal rotators work nice and hard as we're trying to pull our knees open and not let our knees fall forward. We want to draw our knees back, tilt that pelvis under. All of this strengthening here. This is goddess pose, those who know yoga. A little easier to put your hands on your hips. If you want a little more, then you take them together. Traditional to do index finger to thumb, a little mudra, and hold in this pose. Just holding and breathing, feeling that strength build up, that energy in your body. We're stronger than we know. It's good to feel that strength every once in a while. Now let's take a little movement here. Straighten up your knees, reach your arms up if you're using your arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend it down. Really careful to pull open as we bend down. Go as far down as you can go. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bend it down. How deep can you get? Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bend it down. Nice job. One more time. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bend it down. Hold it right here, just a few breaths, as deep as you possibly can until your legs start to shake a little bit. Woo! One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nicely done. Come up. Good for you. Turn your toes parallel. So we're still as wide as we ever were, but the toes are now pointing forward. Now it's time to do that wide squat. So as I go back, my hips are going to sink back. So it's going to look like this now. Really wide squat. The danger again here is to not let those knees fall in. You still have to use these internal rotators to open up. Now, again, easier to place hands on the knees. You decide if that's what you want. A little bit harder to reach your arms forward. Woo! Feel those hips working. Feel that strength building up inside. Stronger than we know. Our body is not going to crack. It's not going to break. Not today. Tell yourself that. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor or a block, and let's straighten out those knees. We're just going to give a moment relief to the hamstrings. The low back, the hips are still getting a nice stretch here. We're just giving those hamstrings a bit of a tug, a bit of a length. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, lift your hands right back into it. Don't let those knees cave in, keep them back. Feel that stretch. Nice. Feel it strengthen, really, is what's happening right now. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, take your hands to your knees if they're not there already. Drop your right shoulder into the middle and press back with your hands, both hands pressing back. This feels really nice on the sacrum. We are able to stimulate our inner thigh and groin again by pressing back with our hands. So this feels nice. It's a little bit of relief for sure. Come back to the middle, pressing again, opening up again. Yes. Feel it. Shoulder, it gets a little bit of a pull too on that shoulder and chest, which is nice. Good. Come back into the middle. Step your feet back together. They might feel like you're permanently spread apart, but you're not. And we're done. Good work. A little bit of strength building up through those hamstrings, through those hips. Do that every day for a week. See if it makes any difference. You'll feel stronger in your body. Thanks for joining.